Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I achieve this glitter cut crease look. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and also go follow my Instagram page at GlambyKierraKatoria. Alright guys, so I'm going to take some eyeshadow primer and apply it all over her lids. Then I'm going to take my concealer brush and buff that primer out. You want to make sure that the primer is buffed out real good, so therefore when you get ready to apply your eyeshadow, it doesn't look tacky. So make sure you buff that primer out very good. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go in with my translucent powder and I'm going to pat that all over her lids just to set that primer into place. Alright, so now I am going in with a brown transitional shade from my Morphe palette. I'm not sure which palette I use, but you pretty much can go in and use any type of brown shade and use it as a transitional color. I'm also taking my blending brush and I'm going to do circular motions and blend that color out. I'm going to start from the outer edge and work myself in to the inner corner of her eyes. Also, what I like to do is once I do circular motions with a particular color, I like to go back in and pat that color on. I find it when you pat the color on, it really brings the color out. It gets real pigment. So once I get done doing circular motions with that particular color, I'll go back in and do a pat motion just to build that color up to my liking. Brown shade and I'm going to apply that into her crease. So now I am going to cut the crease. I am going in with a flat concealer brush and some concealer. So I'm taking this same concealer brush and I'm just going over it and buffing it out. Remember, you don't want the concealer to be taken before applying your eyeshadow, so just make sure you blend it out. So now I am going to go back in with the transitional shade, the brown shade, and apply it to the outer edges. And then I'm going to go back in with a nude shade and apply it all over her lids. And then take a blender brush to kind of blend those two colors together. and just patting it all over the lids. And then I'm going to take a little bit of gold and just put it in between the transitional shade and the new color and just blending it all together. Okay, so off camera I applied some lash glue, and now I'm going to take a angle brush and apply some glitter. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just blend that product out. So let's get into this contour. So I'm going to take a concealer that's 2-3 shades lighter than her skin tone, and I'm going to apply that product on her chin, down her nose, up to her forehead, and under her eyes. And I'm also going to use a concealer that's darker than her skin tone, and I'm going to apply that to her cheekbones and around the hairline. So once I am done applying those products, I'm going to take a damp beauty blender. Once again, you guys, you want to make sure your beauty blender is damp. We do not use dry beauty blenders at all. So once you are done applying those products, you use your damp beauty blender and you wouldn't have any problems when it comes to blending those products out. So now I am going in with some translucent powder to set those highlighted areas. And once I am done applying the translucent powder, I'm going to take my contour palette and define her face even more.